Hello. How is everybody today? I'm doing good. It is a beautiful day out. I might go out and do a little gardening maybe later. I don't know. But for now, I am going to do a little collaging. I know it's Thursday and I said I was going to do a Thrifty Thursday, Thrifty Canucks haul video, but I did haul videos the last 2 days, so I'm kind of over hauls right now a little bit. So I'm going to take a break. I would rather do some creating. Yeah, so I'll post I'll post this stuff next week. Oh, excuse me. But what I'm going to do today, I obviously haven't finished my coffee, right? I was in the mood to do some collaging. So I think I mentioned in one of my previous videos recently that I had made some scrap bin journals. All I do is go through my scrap bin, take some good sized pieces. And I mean, it could be magazine snippets or scrapbooking paper, pages from vintage books, index card. Yeah, so I made a bunch of them. I didn't think I had any left, but then I got looking today and I realized I actually had a couple left from my last batch. So yeah, but that's okay. I still had, when my scrap bin gets close to full, I like to do that. All right, so, and I meant to give one to each of the ladies from Manitoba and I forgot. Wah, wah. Yeah, so I'm going to play in this book. How I play usually in my Scrappy collage books, little ones, is I don't usually do one page at a time kind of thing. Once in a while I do, like I found this page, which is really, or this image, which is really cool. It's like a vintage, like two-tone printing. I think it's a sheet music or music book. And then I just kind of found these other little bits to put around it, like the little tropical, you know, I guess it's not a hibiscus, but it kind of looks like it. Yeah, anyway, what I normally do is just kind of go around and just kind of stick things in kind of willy-nilly, or I'll stick a few things on one page that kind of go together like this one. Yeah, it started with, I don't remember, but yeah, I kind of just stuck some images on there, random things, but yeah, I don't, I'll come back usually to it. Like if I find something else like cherries, I'll probably come back and stick it on there. I don't necessarily work in themes, but some of the pages I do like to do like coordinating or themes or whatever. Like this one, it started with this little image and yeah, I just put all little bits and pieces like kind of vintagey. So yeah, cover, same thing with the cover too. I just kind of put some interesting things on there, not necessarily any, you know, any plan or anything. It's just how it strikes me. This cover was, this is Twinkling H2O watercolors. They're watercolor paints with mica pigment in them. And I was swatching them out, but then I think did I miscount or something, or I forgot a row or something, or I skipped a color or something. Anyway, I ended up redoing it. So this went into, oh, excuse me, I am so sorry. This went into my scrap bin. So it made a cover because it's watercolor paper. It's not really a great watercolor paper. It's kind of super cheap and thin, but yeah. By the time I get images on it, inside and outside, it'll be a lot stronger. So yeah, like this one, I mean, there's the dude in the blue suit and the hat and the megaphone. I like him, and then orange balloons. So I kind of just stuck these few little things on there as I found them, kind of thing. This little fairy, and like I thought the grapefruit looked like a sun. So I don't really, yeah, I don't really pre-plan mostly. That being said, I did find this image. I hauled this image out of my scraps, and I was like, oh, I kind of want to make a page with that. So I did go through and find some more teal turquoisey things. So I think I will do a page for that. Whenever the mood strikes me, I do, but usually it's just kind of going through willy-nilly, sticking cute things in that I like. Yeah, so I have all my bits and pieces here. I've been doing a lot of sorting and putting away of all my stash, like collage images and everything. So this was my little scrap journal stash. So for all the little scrap journals, anything tiny I put in there, you know, it's a little sticker kind of thing. But this got out of control, and now I also have a big envelope. So, so what I've been doing too is a lot of the time, like if I'm sitting watching a movie or something or whatever, watching TV or listening to a podcast, audiobook, whatever, I like to have something to do, of course. So I'll sit, fussy cutting is normally what I do by the TV. But I think now that's why I have it in this tray. I'm going to try to do more, more mini collaging journaling kind of thing, because it's kind of mindless. Like I don't, you know, I don't need to think about it for the most part. I just kind of go through and like, I don't care about it, you know, being a cohesive collage like I might in one of my big collage books. It's just a mishmash of pretty things I like. And I'll stick like, you know, fruit stickers and things like postage stamps that come off envelopes and everything in there. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I started this one a couple days ago. And then while I was waiting for my phone to charge so I could record a video for the past, like, I don't know, hour, I was just kind of playing in here. And I did haul out some little background bits. This is what I do with all of the bits and pieces that are really super interesting. You know what I'm talking about, my crafty peeps. Like little tiny scraps that I can't bring myself to throw out because they're so beautiful. That was a cupcake liner. So yeah, I use those in these journals. So there's those background bits. And then I also have some interesting focally points, like focal points or regular images or whatever, all kinds of different things from magazines and scrapbooking paper, collage bits, everything. So I'm gonna make some pages. Usually they don't take too long either, or like, yeah, like I said, I don't normally do one page at a time, but I'll like work for like, you know, an hour or whatever, half an hour. And yeah, but I think this one, the amount of things I grabbed, I think I'll have, it'll be like kind of mostly done kind of thing. But then there will still be space to add things. And another thing I do too with my collage, my scrap bin journals is, well, my scrap bin, the papers in there are scraps. And the ones that I toss in there really because I don't like them, usually I'll end up covering the whole thing. But if it's paper I really like these cherries. This is like one of the first scrapbooking papers I ever bought, I swear. This pattern's like 20 years old. Yeah, I like it. So I'm going to, there's some arty hair. I'm going to, you know, make sure some of it is left so I can see it kind of thing. So again, it's just however the mood strikes me, however I feel about that page. Like this is kind of like, meh, it's all blurry or whatever, but the opposite of it was that dude with megaphone. So I'm going to leave him kind of thing. So yeah. What page do I want to do this on? I want to tear the yellow off here. So I just have the blue. There's a teal. I love my colors, but I don't know. I'm just feeling a teal for this page. There's a little bit of orange there from the, wait, maybe this book, this page kind of thing, maybe. Yeah, okay. I'm just going to kind of start gluing. I usually don't plan out the, like the layout really, unless I have like a focal image kind of thing in mind or one image kind of thing. So the birds, I know I don't know why, but I want them on the left side. I want them here, left side. So yeah, I'll kind of work around that. The one that I did just before I started recording this one, was my image, like I said, that I first hauled out. So I worked around that. Like I did the background and like I put it down, kind of glued a couple bits down and put it down to see where it was going to go. And then like I put that down and I'm like, yep, that'll look good there kind of thing. And make sure I can still see little bits and pieces of the background. So yeah, I kind of do that, but I don't worry about it. It's just, you know, it's just a scrap journal. Like, and I know I say that about all my collage journals, definitely. I mean, it's just for me, it's just collage. It's, you know, there's no rules. You can just do whatever, you know, whatever your heart feels like, whatever strikes you. And I usually do, I don't know why, but I usually do go through and trim these. I just kind of like them a little neater look. But it's funny because these papers are from the scrap bin. So a lot of the time they're like torn and cut uneven and all that. So I don't know. I don't know. It's just, you know, something I can't let go of or something, I guess. I don't know. So I am putting in, isn't that nice? This is a great thing to do with all these bits and scraps that come from, like if you're cutting up magazines of art. So this would have been like a Somerset Studio or cloth paper scissors or whatever, and all these gorgeous pictures of people's art, but it's like, what am I going to do with them? Like once I, you know, I've read the magazine and I've had the magazine for a long while and I want to harvest it, you know? So that's what I do. I use them, I put them in here. Sometimes there's backgrounds, sometimes there's focal images. Like this was another art bit from somebody's submission to Somerset Studio or wherever. Maybe I'll put that there. So how's everyone doing? I'm doing pretty good. If you watch my fabric haul video, we went to the fabric sale, the Grannies for Grannies fabric sale, which was great. That was awesome. I only spent like $34. I'm so proud of myself. Usually I kind of go, yeah, a little crazy with the fabric. Yeah, that was really good. We went with Kim Newberg, Deb, DLI Creations, and I went with Kim Newberg and a couple of Kim's friends from Manitoba. And yeah, it was awesome. It was a great time. Then we went and had lunch at the Mock Turtle, which is Mock Turtle. That's in Shediac, New Brunswick. And it's an Alice in Wonderland themed restaurant, and I love it there. I love it. Their food is great. And just the atmosphere, like all the Alice things, it's so cool. Like every time I go there, I've been there like, I don't know how many times, but every time you go there, you see something new. Okay, I don't really like that little peachy bit, so I don't know if I'll like this in there. Well, yeah, you know what? That's not bad. But I still feel like I kind of want to cover that peachy bit. Do I want this in there? The little... Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I really like that right there. It's just a little village I cut out of whatever. I was going to say a kid's book, but it doesn't feel like kid's book paper, but I don't know. I do not know. I do not remember where it was from. And then these were from a very old kid's book. It was like 1900s. Yeah. Nice. So yeah, after the sale on Saturday, I came home and I was actually coming downstairs. I was going to do my fabric haul video on Saturday, and I went to step downstairs. My studio's in the basement, so I went to step on the first stair to come down the basement, and I slipped. So I fell down a couple stairs. Thankfully, my stairs are like L-shaped, so it goes down like 2 stairs and then turns like 90 degrees. So that stopped me from going all the way down. And also there's a ledge there, so I have like a big stuffed Hello Kitty and a big stuffed Cruella de Vil right there. And so they totally broke my fall in that I would have smashed my head against the wall or the ledge there. So thankfully they saved me from getting a concussion. Yeah, but I'm okay. It hurt bad. Like I hurt my butt. I have a huge bruise on my rear end. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. Yeah. So I'm okay though. And I have some bruising. There's some bruising on my arm. If you see that, it kind of like raked down. So yeah, we were kind of looking at the stairs, and what happened was the very top stair to step off of like the tile floor onto like the stairs. There's the little corner thing. It's a little metal strip that folds around the corner like 90 degrees to like protect the edge of the tile and stuff, and you know, give it a finished edge. The previous homeowner had put it on backwards or upside down, so it's supposed to be like a tread part on it, and then like a smooth part. So he put the tread part on the stair riser and the smooth part on top. So my sock slipped right off that. Yeah. So that was that. It was not great. It was not great. Now he's not blue, but he definitely blends in with the color scheme. I think this is some guy cut out of he was leftover cut out of a Degas painting, I would say. Maybe Renoir. I think Degas. If you know, let me know. Okay, I'm gonna put him, slide him a little bit so this little burb isn't covered. There we go. Okay. And then slide him down a bit because I'm going to trim the top. Okay. All right. Now I also have this top hat, but I don't think I'll end up using that. This little dude. This is from like it's like a kid's magazine or something, but had like a kind of like a cardstock cover. So the inside was like all this blue. So this is a man and his little boy at the beach. A little bucket and a little ball. Just goes with the color. So yeah, I think I'll leave that for now. And then once I find more things, I will put them in. I am going to trim these little bits for now. Again, I don't care if the page is straight. Yeah, I just kind of don't want the little bits sticking out beyond the page. So I cut it by hand and the page is all wonky, whatever. There we go. All right. So Artemis has been enjoying the sunshine. Definitely enjoying the sunshine. It was a little cloudy for a few days there and he kind of sulked about it. He's been really dramatic lately. He just like yells over nothing. He'll go in the bedroom. I think I told you guys this. He'll go in the bedroom and he's, you know, gets up on the bed and he decides the blankets are too messy to sleep. And so he just yells. He just yells like dramatically for me to come in and fix the blankets. So cat, calm yourself. Okay, that looks really cool with like this. So maybe I'll put that there and kind of like, yeah, I'll leave this there. That looks really cool. And sometimes I'll come through too and like not just collage in these books. I'll, if the mood strikes me, I'll, you know, come through with gel pens and do some doodling or like washi tape. Do some washi tape or some stickers. Put those in. Oh, I was sorting through some stuff and I found a washi sticker book I had bought. And I used like once or twice and then it kind of got lost in the stash. So I bought this and it's rainbow. I forget who it was that showed this on their channel and I ran and bought it like immediately. So it's all organized rainbow pages, monochromatically by rainbow colors. Yeah, and they're washi stickers. So I'm like, oh man, I want to use some of those in these books for sure. So that's actually what this and this came from. So I will be, yeah, go through probably and sit with the sticker book. And the only thing is you've got to cut them out. That's why I had to cut bits, because it's all a single sheet. So I've got a little thing here, a little envelope so that I can put the single little bits in so they're not falling out of the book. But yeah, these are all a single sheet. They're not cut. They're not machine cut by shape. So as you can see, I've been cutting, and yeah, once it gets so it's not really a page anymore like this one, or attached in the book anymore, I'll just put it in a little envelope. But yeah, I love things done monochromatically. Love, 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 love. So I'll probably put some of these in my colored glue books too. Like, look at this, look at the teal. I'll probably go through and finish that turquoisey teal page actually with these stickers. Yeah, so I'll have that in my little bin too upstairs. Okay, so I put that. What else can I put in here? I kind of want to show. Oh, that's kind of nice, I think. Does it cover too much? Hang on. What I can do is, there's her hair, but then there's this like shadow of her hair. You see this? So I can trim it. It's like a peachy kind of behind her hair, meant to be the shadow. So I'll just trim that down. You can also trim a bit of her hair if it's a bit unruly. Oh, I think that's great. That's awesome. I love this. The hexagons with the, I feel like I need to do like a collage like that or something. All I need to do is like use a hexagon stencil to cut pieces, or, you know, make like a pattern, like a quilt pattern kind of thing, like just a hexagon shape out of some cereal box or something I can cut around. There. And I don't worry about squeegeeing things down, and I'm using my cheap dollar store glue because these are just little scrappy books for me. Kind of want to do something little. I kind of left all the little bits and pieces in here. I think that's kind of how I had it, tried to have it sorted, like the little bits and pieces in here and then the bigger pieces in that envelope, but I didn't, yeah, I didn't necessarily do all of it kind of thing. It was just, once I got that envelope, then as I was sorting, I put stuff in it, but I didn't go back and sort through it, which maybe I should have, but you know, maybe soon, maybe someday, don't know, if the mood strikes me. These flowers, it goes nice with her purple, Yeah, I kind of really like that. And then maybe I'll find like a word or something to put in there. Yeah, I like to, once in a very blue moon, if I have, or I guess I've probably only done it once, where I go through my stickers and take out all the little teeny tiny ones, and I'll drop them in. Well, no, I guess as I find them, or when I used to do like swap bot swaps, and I get little stickers, I just drop them in this little, you know, bin, so I could put them in one of these Scrappy journals, or even stickers off of things. Paper gang, isn't that nice? I'm gonna stick that somewhere. I want to stick it there. Yeah, I'll stick it there. Why not? So see, there's no rhyme or reason. I'm just sticking things down. And while I do like making master boards, so where you glue your scraps to a, you know, sheet of paper, and then you can use that. Actually, here, I'll show you. I just cut up some master boards, and then you can use it to cut up to make backgrounds for things. Now, all these master boards, after I glued the scraps down, I glued like tissue paper and paper napkins and things over top of them. So, and like they had like, the napkins had some dyes and things on them. So yeah, I don't usually do that with the really teeny tiny scraps, because I'd be there forever. So yeah, I use those as little backgrounds here. And plus, I mean, usually the teeny tiny ones are the ones I love the most. So yeah. Well, this one, I kind of stuck that there and I really liked it. And I don't know why I love that little fish bit. It's like 2 fish and some eggs. Well, speaking of eggs, so our neighbors, the other day, Rob was like, there's a carton of eggs on our step. And I'm like, what? So I went out, looked, and they had like, yeah, put a carton of eggs on our step. They have chickens. So I think what had happened was, we had pulled in the driveway the day before, and their dog came running at us, and we had to like hit the brakes. And I had asked her, like, she was right there. I'm like, can you like shorten his lead so he can't get right up to our car? And she's like, oh no, he's on the loose. Like he got loose or whatever. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. So we felt bad because we almost hit this dog. And then I think maybe she felt bad because he was like, you know, chasing our car kind of thing. So yeah, we got some eggs. It's like, oh, sweet. Rob never had farm fresh eggs before. I think he was a little weirded out by how like orange they were. Because they're definitely, yeah, definitely not the same as store-bought eggs, mass farmed eggs. Doesn't that look cute? Or would that look cute over here with the polka dots? Oh, it does look cute over there with the polka dots, doesn't it? Yeah, okay. I'm not crazy about that polka dot paper, so yeah. I'm going to actually tear it, so then I can use, yeah, I'll use all of it. So put that there. It's just fun to go through and use up little scraps. And like I said, I mean, they're usually little scraps that I really like. I mean, I don't usually keep scraps that are like, ugh. I've got to like them. It's like, oh, look at all that color on there. So it's nice to use them, and it's just something, you know, mindless and relaxing, right? I've been itching too to get back to the pastel glue book. Oh, love that pastel glue book. I think I'm going to put these right here. It's because they look, I think they'll look best coming out of the side. There. All right. I imagine this probably really annoys some of you that like order. I just flipped through the book and yeah, just glue willy-nilly. No rhyme nor reason. I am sorry if that stresses you out. I know some people, yeah, definitely need to pre-plan, have everything all planned out, and definitely, you know, order and no chaos, but I am chaos. No better there. I kind of liked it there. That's just a little coloring book bit. There. What now? That's some really awesome bits. Look at that. That's beautiful. Dun, 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 dun. So yeah, I've got some hostas to plant. My friend Emily was giving some away, so I grabbed some. And actually, I was supposed to get hostas and like 2 other plants, but yeah, she wasn't home when we went and got them, so we accidentally grabbed like 3 hostas. So yeah, I have a bunch more hostas. It is what it is. I'll just kind of put that there. I kind of wanted it on like a pattern though. Hang on. What else do I have for scrap and paper patterns in here? Well, you know what? It would look nice there. This was a Copic marker booklet. And it's to track your markers that you have for your Copic collection. And I used to use it, but then Copic came out with an app. Copic are art markers, alcohol art markers. They're viewed as a good brand. They're pretty pricey, but yeah, I had been using the book, and then they came out with an app on my phone, so I used that instead. So yeah, I just took the book apart, threw it in threw the whole book in the scrap bin. So when I did when I did the Scrappy journals last week before, these Scrappy journals, I put it in there. I put the I took it apart, the pages, and put it in the used it to make journals. I used it to make Scrappy journals. Scrappy journals? Scrappy books. I don't know. You know what I mean. Yeah, my little Scrappy books. Check out this wonky cat. He's clay. Isn't he cool? I kind of don't know that. Let's see. And I have like my regular collage images that I save, right, for my regular collage books. But yeah, usually for these I save like the really smaller ones kind of thing. So yeah. And some smaller ones go in the collage bins, but these are, yeah, I guess my favorites. Collage-y, favorite smaller collage-y bits. Like, I just love the filter on this photograph. That's gorgeous. I think it is a photograph, but it makes it look like art. It makes it look like watercolor. Okay, let's see. What else do I have? I really love that, where you can see the spiral of whoever's art journal. Okay, I don't want to cover that. That's like the last little bit of of the actual Copic you can see. Let's see. I have so many little bits. And there's this one. It's like a little bit of somebody's collage. Yeah, I kind of like that. Or like there. Yeah, let's do that. Artie's been basking in the sun when it comes in. Yeah, because our as I mentioned, our front living room window, like big windows, and the door in the front of the house faces east, directly east. So it the sun comes right in there. He loves that. He just lays there all morning. And then in the afternoon, when the sun gets over the house, afternoon and evening, then he goes to the patio door, the back door, and lays in the sun there. He's definitely living his best life. It's funny because if we're out, like we come in the back and use the patio door, like we just step over him, and he's like, oh, okay, whatever. He's like, all right, oh, you guys are back, are you? Okay. Did you bring me anything? No? Well, I'm going to continue napping then. Oh, wait, this giraffe. Maybe I'll put this hat on him. See, this is how things happen sometimes. You just, you know, you look and they're sitting on the table together and it's like, oh, where am I going to put him though? Let's see. Do I have a... I'm going to cover that guy. I really like that guy. The megaphone guy. I think maybe here, coloring book with some grass. Yeah, but maybe I'll put a little bit of something down there first, a little bit of color. little strip. Kind of want like a painty splotchy kind of. Well, that could work though, but no. Painty splotchy bit. One of those. Let's see here. Oh, it's kind of cool. This is like a, it's like a matte kind of finish, not a glossy like magazine paper. I'd say it definitely goes like that, but hang on. Tear out a little bit of the purple because I like, it's like the horizon. Let's see, how would that look? See, no rules, just make it up as I go along. I've been doing a lot of reading lately, audiobooks, and some of them I use Libby. Anybody else use Libby? Libby is great. It's an app that you check out audiobooks and like Kindle books, e-books or whatever from your local library. I highly recommend looking into it. And lately I've just been, like, there's a few series I'm reading and a few authors I want to read, but the wait list for them is kind of long. Oh wait, I put that on there, but I'm going to stick him underneath it. So we're going to kind of do this at the same time. So yeah, the wait list is kind of long on some of these books. So I've been kind of just downloading random, you know, I go and you can search by different things. So I search by what's available. I search by audiobooks, what's available, and I did the last category I did, I think, was fantasy. So I got a few, like I read a book about gin, like genies or whatever. That was kind of neat. Oh yeah, fiction. I select fiction. Once in a while I'll read nonfiction, but I do prefer fiction. If it's an autobiography or something funny or something, I'll read nonfiction, but yeah. So I've been reading, reading quite a bit, going through quite a few books. I had downloaded one called The Dutch House. Has anybody read it? It's not fantasy. It's just, it's just a story about a house and a family kind of thing. I honestly decided on it to download it just because Tom Hanks narrated it. Narrated it. Good God. I don't know what's in that coffee, but I don't think there's any caffeine in there. And the story was okay. Like, a lot of people marked it, like, rated it really high on Goodreads, but yeah, I mean, it was okay, but it kind of wasn't really, I don't know. There was nothing really riveting about it or anything. It was just like, oh, okay, you know, meh. It's like a normal everyday family kind of thing. Nothing, nothing super interesting. But I guess it's just not my type of story, my style. I was one of those crazy, you know, kids that in the 90s read Stephen King books nonstop and willy-nilly. What was that all about anyway? Seriously. Parents didn't care. Like 12 years old reading Stephen King. It's like a whole generation there. We're all messed up because of it. Look at these little jewelry bugs. So I think that's a bee. And that's a little beetle, I guess. Like kind of like opal kind of thing going on. And it goes nice with this. Yeah. And just little random bits that, like, yeah, I don't know where else I'd put them. Just random little bits and pieces. There. I might have heard Artie coming down the stairs. Oh, it's so sad, guys. So when he's sick or going to be sick, he howls. He has this howl. So the last couple times he's done it, it just happens that Rob and I are in the basement. So he comes down the stairs howling and like doing his like ready to throw up gagging thing or whatever. So Rob's like, he's gonna fall down the stairs. So he gets downstairs because he wants to be with us, kind of thing. So yeah, it's so sad. But I've got him doing, he's so smart. I've done it a couple times and he figured it out. When he goes to throw up, he wants to throw up on a carpet, like on a rug. So I move him to the end of the rug so that his feet are on the rug, which I understand he wants purchase, right? Because on the tile floor, he's just sliding. Tile or hardwood floor, he's just sliding. But yeah, and then he'll throw up on the floor, not the rug. So now when he goes to do it, he'll go to the end of a rug. He is so smart. This cat is just the smartest. He is just the smartest cat. And it only took a couple times. Like he's a really quick learner. Yeah, that's my boy. Oh, it's great too, because I did finally find him a vet more local to us. When we had moved way out here, in the middle of nowhere, we, that's really cool, isn't it? We, I had checked with a local vet. And they're like, yeah, we're not taking new clients. No vets are taking new clients. We're all super busy, super packed or whatever. And so I was like, oh no. So every month I've been taking him in and Luna too, before we lost her a couple months ago. Like I'd take both of them in further arthritis shot all the way into Moncton. So it was like a 45-minute drive one way. So then I find out that there's another vet that opened, another rural vet that's just kind of in another direction from the other one. And it's like 15 minutes away. So they had that on their Facebook page that they were accepting new clients. So I messaged them and got all set up. So he is all set up to go. He's now a client there. So it takes actually literally an hour off of our journey. So my poor little 19-year-old cat, 19-and-a-half-year-old cat doesn't need to endure, you know, that long in the car anymore. And that's awesome. I love that. That's Mom's boy. I don't know if I want that light bulb there, but I definitely want this there. Oop, oop. Yeah, so that makes me a lot happier because, I mean, once a month I got to take him in. So like 45 minutes, 2 ways, like each way. That's just ridiculous. So as much as I love our old vet, I mean, I've been with them for literally decades. Yeah, like their whole lives. And then before I had Luna and Artie. Yeah, so I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm leaving. I love you guys, but you know, it's better for Artemis because way less drive because he's, you know, he's a little old man. He doesn't like going in the car. Maybe like that? I don't know. Let's see what else we got for the background here. I don't really like that green bit. See, it's just so random. It's like, don't like the green. I'm going to cut that off. Yeah, let's kind of make a background. And I think I will use the little bathroom people. I'm gonna kind of tear bits and pieces off. We've been, well, before I fell and broke my rear end, we were going for walks on a beach very close to us, just around the corner kind of thing. And you know, I found sea glass. That's great. But then we kept going and I kept finding more and more and more. So, okay, first I thought it was a dump site, which that's what used to happen here on the coast in like, you know, the 50s, 60s, whatever. People would just go and dump their garbage in the ocean. That's what they do. That's where sea glass comes from. So, yeah, I figured it was that, but then I don't know, there's so much of it and some of it seems kind of new, so I don't know if somebody in a house is seeding the beach. What that is yeah, it's horrible because some sea glass people that like to hunt for sea glass will do that. They'll go and like throw glass in the beach, like to make it turn into sea glass. Yeah, no, that's not safe. That's not good. Don't do that. Yeah, so I don't know if that's what it is, but we took out like a whole big bag of like broken glass and garbage, and a lot of it is not sea glass, broken glass. It's like fresher broken glass, not worn down. by the sea. So yeah, hopefully that's not what it is. It's really disappointing, but I kind of really super love that there. But I'm going to put another little bit. Oh wait, I suppose I could just use this bit. Yeah, I'll just use this bit. Use it up. Why not? It's going to be kind of covered. And what I do sometimes with images is, so like this, I mean, I didn't intend to leave that there, but I want them to stay together in the little bins. So I just leave a little bit of them attached. And then all I have to do, all the rest is fussy cut how I want it. And then I just come in and just got to trim a little bit. I also do that with things that have really little or delicate or spindly pieces. So like probably this, like, well, I guess I wouldn't trim those at all, but like if I was going to trim out the little bits in between the giraffe's legs, I wouldn't. I'd leave it until I'm doing the glue book kind of thing. Yeah, because it's all spindly and little tiny pieces, so it can easily get torn when you're flipping through things. So it's just, yeah, it's just easier to do it that way. What do you think? Kind of want... Yeah, okay. I'll put it there, like that. So yeah, as I'm sorting things like collage images or words or whatever, if I find little ones or, you know, small ones that I really like, whatever, I'll drop them in like this. I don't have any words in there right now. There don't, well, you know what, there probably are a few words mixed through, but I just, I didn't see any on my little flipping through. Here, what do you think? Maybe I'll put like, I feel like there should be a little something else. Maybe I'll just wait and put a word or just like a little bit. Hang on, what is that? Like a little black and white or black bit. Because it's, you know, all the colors and maybe not. I really love those colors though. The greens and the pinks. Very nice. This is like a page I had bought, or I'd gotten out of a big lot I bought of scrapbooking stuff on Marketplace, and I don't know, it's just something someone printed out. I'm just gonna cover it, whatever. Not really big on it, but I mean, it'll make a pretty background. I could even just leave that like that. Yeah. All right, I might call that done and go upstairs and see where Artie is, what he's been doing. Yeah, a little bit of collage. Like I said, next week I will have the, oh, excuse me, Thrifty Thursday video going on. Yeah, and I'm getting some good craft room organization done. I'm close to being done. I don't know. I don't get to spend a whole lot of time in here because since Luna passed, Artie's been really needy. So unless he's having a nap, which during the day he does, morning, afternoon kind of thing. Yeah. He'll, like in the morning after he eats his breakfast, he'll go have a nap. But yeah, sometimes he's needy. So, I can't really, you know, do much in the craft room. He doesn't, I have a little spot for him. Like I have one of the little Kallax cat cube things. It's like an insert from IKEA that goes into their Kallax, the cube shelves. And it's like a little hole cut in it. It's a little cat box. But he's kind of like, meh, whatever. He doesn't care, of course. So yeah, he wants to be, okay, maybe I'll take that back off. I'm totally done, I swear. He wants to be close to me, but yeah, it's a big thing. So sometimes what I've been doing is like in the afternoons or something, like weekends when Rob's around, when, you know, he'll go out in the morning and mow the lawn or something, and then he'll come back in and be like, hey, you're taking a break for a while. All right, you sit on the couch, you hang out with the cat. I'm gonna go, do some things in the craft room. That's kind of cool, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, so we've been kind of, yeah, tag teaming like that, I guess. Damn. All right, yeah, so that's it for me. I'm gonna go and do something. So hope you guys, it's almost the weekend. Hope you guys have a good weekend. Yeah, hope it's a nice weekend and you get lots of creating done, lots of time to create. All right, thanks for watching, and if you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button down below and hit the little bell so that, I was going to say Facebook, no, so that YouTube lets you know when I post a new video. And also, if you like this video, please hit that like button. It helps me out a lot. Great, thanks for watching, and take care. Bye.